All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, welcome, everybody. Let's get this live stream started. Better late than never, as I always say. Better late than never, right? All right, let's get it started. Okay, what's up, you guys? It's Jonno. I am getting sick, you guys, so I might be a little bit low energy tonight. I'm gonna try to overcome, but I can already tell I'll eventually run out of steam. So don't judge me. I'm getting sick. I've got some kind of a sinus infection. This is gross, but I've been blowing like blood out of my nose like all day long. So that's really disgusting, and I'm definitely getting sick with some kind of a sinus infection. But you know what? I'm still gonna hunt for Shiny Quaxly, so let's get it done. Let's get after it. But yeah, a little bit gross. Anyway, sorry for the details. That's just what I'm struggling through right now. I took an ibuprofen, so hopefully my headache goes away, and then yeah, hopefully we just get a Shiny Quaxly and we don't have to worry too much about it. It'd be nice if we finally get this Shiny Quaxly put to bed so we can shiny hunt something else. So that'd be nice. I'm gonna stay on it, see if we can get it done. What's crazy is my energy's been pretty good all day. I don't have like particularly bad energy, but I know I'm getting sicker. Like, I'm not getting better. I'm definitely getting sicker because I feel worse than when I woke up this morning. And yeah, the symptoms are ongoing. So anyway, that's life. It's that time of year. People getting sick. We got the holidays. I probably got exposed to somebody who was sick. Wifey's been sick for like the past week, so it's probably her that got me sick. So anyway, no big deal. We'll make it. We'll make it. I'm gonna be all right. I got 4 boxes full of eggs, and I'm about to hatch them all. So I'm excited. You hardly slept over the past few days? No, Azure, you gotta get your sleep, man. Not very active right now. Azure, you've got to get your sleep, man. Well, I hope you get some rest, Azure, one way or another. Hope you find some time to get rested. Thanks for this shiny luck. 100% shiny luck from Potato Cubing. I appreciate that. That's some big luck right there. Let's see if it pays off. Hey, shout out to Mego Dynamite. Welcome to the stream. I was just telling these guys I'm sick. I got some kind of a sinus infection going on, but I'm going to power through. We got to get this Shiny Quaxly. So I'm just going to power through. I've been trying to do more videos on Scarlet and Violet. Today I spent like an hour trying to get a glitch that allows you to fly like super fast to work. I spent a really long time trying to get this glitch to work. I could not get it to work. I saw it on a tweet, and then I ended up watching a video about it, and there's pretty good instructions on how to get the glitch to work. You can fly like super high up above the map and go like, you can fly like all the way across the whole map in like just like a couple of seconds. It's like a super fast glitch that makes you go incredibly fast. But I could not get it to work. I got really frustrated because I was like, dude, I have instructions. Why can't I get this glitch to work? It was not working for me. So I don't know. I might try it again, but you know, I only have so much time in a day to produce videos and make content. So yeah, I spent like an hour just trying to get this glitch to work and couldn't even get it to work. So I have all this video that I had to delete, totally worthless. Couldn't get it to happen. But I know it's possible, so I don't know. I might have to try it again. What was the sandwich I used for the Quaxly eggs? A&A Productions. I used a great peanut butter sandwich. It's peanut butter, bananas, and butter. 1 ingredient of each. It's a real simple sandwich. It gives you egg power 2, and egg power 2 is the only egg power that you need because egg power 3 is a waste because you need Herba Mystica for it, so it's not worth it. So yeah, great peanut butter sandwich is what it's called. There's like 4 different peanut butter sandwiches. The ultra peanut butter sandwich has even more ingredients. Hey, shout out to Stu. I'm doing okay. I'm pretty sick, but I think I'm gonna be all right. If I sound bad, it's because I feel bad. But you know what? I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna hatch these Quaxly eggs. See if I can get a shiny Quaxquavo. We're gonna try anyway. Yo, Jack Frost, thank you for the gift membership. Nice. Let's see who gets it. Looks like A&A Productions was gifted a membership. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Congratulations. Thank you, Stu. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying to power through. I don't really do sickness. I pretty much never get sick. And, yeah, I pretty much always just try to power through, so that's the plan. And try and power through. You put the wrong apple chap. I saw that, Azur. You got the wrong one. Hey, welcome to the Apple Chap Squad. Welcome to the member squad, A&A Productions. I'm guessing that's not your first gift membership since you don't have the beast ball next to your name. Very nice. We've had some very generous membership givers. A lot of people have gotten multiple gift memberships. So that's pretty cool. That's a really cool feature. I like that feature. I'm gonna try and get this shiny Quaxly. Then we'll evolve it up to Quaxquavo. Should be able to do it. Hopefully. Hopefully. I got a bunch of videos produced today. I'm actually gonna have uploads this week because I actually managed to get a bunch of videos produced. So I'm pretty happy about that. It's been hard for me to produce content because, you know, there's a learning curve when new games come out, so it's hard to make content when I don't feel like an expert on the content. You know, I try to make videos that people can actually learn something from or find useful. So, yeah, I've been trying to come up with videos that I can produce that I actually know how to do. But yeah, I produced a decent amount of videos today. Got them scheduled up for the upcoming week. I'll have some content forthcoming, but it won't last forever. I think somewhere around Friday. I don't have any uploads scheduled. So, but it's more difficult than you would think making those Pokemon guides. Making the perfect Pokemon guides I've been making, which I do enjoy making those videos because I'm actually putting together like a decent team for raids, which is good. I need to have that, so that's part of why I'm making those videos. So I've been putting together those build guides. I've been trying to figure out the best title for those videos, because it basically is a build guide. I should call it a build guide, you know. But I didn't end up getting build guide into the title, so I've been trying to rework the title so I can make it say build guide. Titles are tricky. Azur, you got 6 Urbas from one raid? Bro, I hope you took a video. That's video worthy. Seriously. That is for sure video worthy. Please, I hope you took a video of that. Just a quick little video. That's all it takes just to prove it's possible. That's so cool. It was a 6-star Sea Titan. Very cool. Oh man, I have like pain in my sinuses. I called my aunt. That's why my stream was pretty late. I ended up postponing it by like half an hour because my aunt called me because she wanted to make sure my symptoms weren't too bad. She basically wanted to make sure I'm not dying. But yeah, she's pretty convinced that I have a sinus infection. So that sucks. But yeah, I straight up have pain like in my cheek, like it hurts. I'm only a little bit worried for myself. Hopefully I don't wake up and just feel like miserable. That'd be the worst. What's crazy is my aunt, when I was on the phone with her, she was like, "What is that Charizard behind you on your chair?" And then she looked again and she was like, "Wait, that's not Charizard." And I was like, "What? How does my aunt know about Pokemon?" And then she was like, "What Pokemon is that?" And I was like, "It's Dragonair." And she was like, "Oh yeah, it's Dragonair." And I was like, seriously, how does my aunt know about Pokemon? This is crazy. So that was kind of funny. But yeah, I'm sick. I'm feeling it. My aunt was like, dude, you look bad. And I gotta look pretty bad before she would say so. So I can tell I must be feeling a little bit rough. You like the new video intros? Thanks, Azur. I made them really simple, like really, really simple. I don't like to have a really complicated video intro. It's just, it's too much, especially because I have to produce the intro like every video. So I didn't want it to be anything that was too difficult to produce or takes a lot of steps. I don't know if you guys remember my old Pokemon Go vlogs back in the day, but they would have like a really complex custom intro every video, and it was just crazy like how complex my intro used to be. It had like a whole bunch of like colors that would change, and like it would show logos, and it would show like text for the destination that day, and like all kinds of stuff. But now it's just nice and simple. I just keep it nice and simple. Is Austin John Plays my friend? What? No, I don't know that guy. No. I've never met him. I watched a couple of his videos though. I love how people just assume that YouTubers know each other. Like, all YouTubers do is sit in our room and play games and make content like all day, every day. There's literally no time. There's no time to go and like see other YouTubers. And I don't know any other YouTubers. Although I do know Mego. Me and Mego actually live in the same city and we've never met. Which is kind of crazy. I've lived here for almost a year now. In fact, I've lived here for a year now. And honestly, I don't know if I will ever meet Mego. Unless I happen to run into her at HEB or something like that. But, I mean, YouTubers, we are homebodies. I know, we should meet up for lunch. Exactly, Mego, we should. We should make that happen, though, Mego. I'm not saying I wouldn't. I don't think it'll ever realistically happen because we're both busy. But if we plan it, it will happen. So we should plan it. Let's plan it for when the weather gets good in spring or summer. But yeah, people just assume that YouTubers know each other. We don't. We don't. I don't know Austin John Plays. I guarantee I'm never, ever, ever, ever gonna meet that guy. Plus, why would he want to meet me? He wouldn't. There's no world where he would want to meet me. Alright, let's get rid of these Quaxleys. You guys, let me go grab my tea real quick. I made a tea and I forgot. I left it in the other room and I actually want to drink it. So, give me like 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab that tea. Alright, you guys, I got my tea. Oh, I got my tea. Dude, you guys, I think I'm gonna wake up and be like super sick in the morning. I don't know, I'm just getting this bad feeling. I'm feeling worse, not better. It's been getting worse all day. Definitely not better. I'm gonna hatch up these 4 boxes of eggs. And then if we don't get a shiny in the 4 boxes, or even if we do, I've got a Magikarp outbreak and I think I'll go and catch a shiny Magikarp once we get done with the boxes of eggs. So that's kind of my plan. Hopefully I've got enough energy to make it through all of that. Mego, if we got lunch, do you want to get sushi? Because I think I remember you said you don't like sushi one day, but maybe that was somebody else. Because if I'm gonna go out for lunch and really sit down, you know what I mean? I like to go all out. It's got to be some place that's like 10 out of 10 banger. You know what I mean? I like to go all out. But the sushi place I want to go is really expensive. Every time I DoorDash from there, it's like $75. And I know the DoorDash fees add up, but it's like, this is some expensive sushi. Or if you don't like sushi, we could go to a steakhouse. I'm always down for a good steakhouse. Texas has got good steaks. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Is Pokemon Violet Shiny tutorial on your channel? Yeah, there's a picnic method shiny hunting. There's an outbreak method shiny hunting. I've got a couple of shiny hunting videos. I put those together like probably in like the first couple of weeks that the game was out, so there was limited information at that time. I need to do a more robust like deep dive. So we'll do something. I need to put together another shiny hunting video that's like, here's everything we know. You know what I mean? And here's how I'm shiny hunting personally. Because I have had a couple of people complain on some of my shiny hunting videos. Very few. There's always people who complain. They love to complain. But they basically said like the information wasn't complete. And I'm like, first off, if the video information is not complete and you know more complete information, then why are you watching the video in the first place? Like if you already know everything there is to know, then why are you even watching shiny hunting tutorials? So those comments kind of upset me because I'm like, dude, you think you're so smart, but like what is my video actually missing? Be specific. What is it missing? You know? So those comments kind of frustrate me because it's like, either tell me specifically what I'm missing, well, and then tell me why you're watching all these videos. If you're such an expert, why don't you make your own video? I don't know. Those people make me grumpy because I'm like, dude, stop complaining. Just stop it, you know? And plus, some of my videos, they're not like a grand, all together, like every shiny hunting question you could possibly ever have video. It's just like, hey, here's one little aspect of shiny hunting that I found that you should know about. You know, or here's one particular shiny hunting method or, you know, something like that. But I think if you're in the early game and you want to shiny hunt, your best bet is picnic outbreaks. I guess I shouldn't say picnic. I don't think picnicking is the best way to go, but outbreaks is what I meant to say. Mass outbreaks. That's the way to go. Go to the mass outbreak, knock out 60 of them, start resetting the spawns until you find the shiny one. But yeah, I probably need to make like 2 or 3 more shiny hunting videos to fully explain like various methods. But yeah, I do have a couple of shiny hunting videos for sure. I don't have anything about Masuda method. I probably won't even make a Masuda method video. Although maybe I will, because it'll probably get views. So it might be worth it to make it. I look away for 5 seconds, there's 4 eggs. Hey, as long as you don't get to 10 eggs, then you're fine. If you get to 10 and max them out, you know what I mean? Then you're in bad shape. Then you start to lose efficiency. I'm still pretty frustrated that I wasn't able to do that flying glitch earlier. And it's a really good glitch. You can It lets you go like super fast. It's all crazy, but I just could not get it to work. I was having such a hard time with it. If you guys haven't heard of the flying glitch, or if you weren't here earlier, I was talking about this. There's a glitch where if you jump off a really high place and then you glide and then you stop gliding and turn your controller sideways and then glide and turn your controller straight again, it will give you this little speed boost, and then you can do it over and over again to achieve like this insanely fast speed boost. It's like really, really crazy. Tell me that one didn't look shiny. Tell me that one didn't look shiny at first. I swear, hatching them in the dusk light, they look shiny. I'm very afraid it's gonna shine, and I'm not gonna recognize it. What's my favorite part in Scarlet Violet so far? I don't know. I guess the shiny hunting. I'm just really happy. Tell me that one didn't look shiny. Jack Frost. It didn't look shiny. Yeah, I think the shiny hunting is my favorite part. If there wouldn't have been good shiny hunting, that I would have liked the story enough. The story on this game was absolutely fantastic. The character development was absolutely fantastic. So if I didn't like the shiny hunting, at least the story was good. So no complaints from me whatsoever. To me, it's all good. No complaints. Great game. There's a lot of glitches. I will say there's a lot of glitches. They didn't do their due diligence in testing and development. They really let a lot of glitches slide through. But at least there's no like duping, like basically in-game hacks is what I'll call them. Because a lot of people will say like, well, if it's built into the game, then I'm not hacking. And I'm like, well, if there's a glitch that allows duplication and you're duplicating, you're hacking. You know what I mean? Like, just because it's built into the game doesn't mean that it was like intended to be there. And if you're doing duplication glitches and duplicating shiny Pokemon, stuff like that, like, that's questionable to say the least. I mean, you're low-key hacking. It's not something I would ever participate in just because I find that kind of gameplay boring. What's the point of duplicating a Pokemon? You know, like, I'd rather just work and get whatever I want on my own. I've always been like that. I'm a shiny hunter. I'm a true shiny hunter. There's no shortcuts. But yeah, this game didn't have all the duping and whatnot that other games had. And I gotta say that's pretty impressive. There's been a lot of other glitches, but at least there was no duping, because that stuff's really annoying. And I haven't seen people posting hacked shiny raids and things like that too. Which was like, I don't know, in Pokemon Sword and Shield, it was really cool when people had shiny raids, and then it got really old really fast. It's like shinies weren't even worth anything because they were just so common, like in Pokemon Go. So yeah, I'm very satisfied with the game overall. Great story, great shiny hunting methods. They didn't make one shiny hunting method like drastically better than the other. You know, like both shiny hunting methods are equal. You get the same odds. The way Pokemon despawn at a distance is really good because you can shiny hunt quickly that way. So, I don't know, I like it. Yeah, if there was duping items in the game, I never heard about it. Which is a good sign. Because in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, like, that's all people were talking about. And I think even Legends Arceus had some weird duping glitches, I forget. But, because I don't really follow that scene at all. I have no interest in that stuff, but I usually hear about it here and there. But I didn't hear about anything like that in this game. So if it was there, it wasn't there for very long. You want to hunt Wild Dusk Lycanroc? Mego, is that a static spawn? Or does it spawn like in the wild as like a regular wild spawn? I've got a couple of static shiny hunts I want to do, but I heard they're full odds. And they're not affected by charm or sandwiches or anything, which kind of scares me. Hey, shout out to Russian Rebel. Good to see you out there. 2,176 resets into Mewtwo. Pulled a shiny. My Joy-Con drifts to the left. And I click to run. Oh man, Potato, you're not walking the path correctly, my friend. You're not walking the path correctly. That's like going against Mewtwo when you don't have a team that can actually beat Mewtwo and failing to win the battle against Mewtwo. You know, like, you set yourself up for failure. Before you even knew that you would get the shiny, you could have already known that you would fail the shiny under those conditions. You gotta, you gotta think smarter and act smarter. You gotta be like, I am not gonna shiny hunt with this busted controller because I'm going to fail the shiny and feel bad because of the busted controller. You know what I mean? You gotta be one step ahead of the game, not one step behind. Oh man, that's sad. Potato, you messed up, my friend. You messed up. You have to clean your controller a lot. What you need to do is replace that controller. It's time for a replacement, my friend. If you didn't ask for a new controller for Christmas, you should have. Yeah, I just had to buy a brand new Pro controller. That was my Christmas present to myself. Dang thing cost me like 90 bucks. Can you guys believe how much these Pro controllers are? And on Amazon, I just had to buy it from like some random store. It wasn't even like the official Nintendo shop or like anything that you would expect. Yeah, Let's Go Pikachu. Do you have the Shiny Charm at least? Because in Let's Go Pikachu, Mewtwo is affected by Shiny Charm at least. Hopefully you can get another one pretty quickly. I got my Shiny Mewtwo in like 74 resets on Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. And on Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, I think it took me like, I don't know, I forget, it was like 1,000 or something like that. It was under odds, for sure. But yeah, good luck. I hope you get a new controller. Got the charm. Okay, good. Yeah, I really hope you get a new controller. Quit messing with that broken one. Just throw it in the garbage. Get a new one. I know they're expensive, but they got like cheap ones you can get on Amazon that are like off-brand. They don't last as long, but at least you won't have drift for a while. But my last Pro controller lasted me like 3 years. I'm hoping this one lasts me pretty long as well. Hopefully. Yeah, Pro controller will last. Yeah, I think it will. My last Pro controller lasted me like 3 years. It was really a good investment. And I decided to try out some of the cheaper ones. And they all got drift like so fast, it's unbelievable. Honestly, I've been kind of mad at Nintendo for like just the fact that all their controllers drift. But if you buy off-brand controllers, they drift way faster than Nintendo brand controllers. So, I mean, at least the Nintendo controllers do seem to last. The off-brand ones, some of them only lasted me a couple of months. You know, some of them only lasted me, you know, like 6 months. Which is terrible for, I mean, even if you only paid like 30 bucks for the controller, anything less than a year is totally unacceptable. So, yeah, I went back to the Pro controller. We'll see how long this one lasts me. I got it December 2022, so we'll see when it finally dies on me. Hopefully it lasts me until 2025. Let's see if it does. Well, hopefully we can get this shiny. That's what I really hope. That's my main hope. If we can actually manage to pull the shiny, I'll be impressed. I'll be very impressed. Oh, they did. Yeah, that's cool that you were able to get your game store to fix it for you, Potato. That's the way to go. You can also send your controllers back to Nintendo, and they'll fix them for free because somebody sued them, and they have to like fix everybody's controllers now. It was a big class action lawsuit over the controller drift. But yeah, the thing with sending it to Nintendo is you have to pay for the shipping, and then you have to be without a controller for the whole time. So if you really game every day, and you don't have your controller and you don't have a backup, then you basically have to buy a new controller anyway. So to game while your controller's at Nintendo getting fixed. So it doesn't really solve the problem to send the controller to Nintendo unless you have a backup. But if you have a backup, then you would probably use the backup rather than the controller that has drift. So yeah, I don't see that many people who send their controllers back to Nintendo, but you technically can, and they'll fix it for free. From what I hear anyway, I've never done it. Oh, Quaxly. I still can't believe I played the whole game with Shellder instead of Quaxly like I was gonna do. I was so hyped up for Quaxly, and then at the last second I just changed my mind and let the stream pick my starter. But I'm not gonna make that mistake on Scarlet. When I play Pokemon Scarlet, I'm picking Quaxly. And I may even breed a shiny Quaxly like as my first thing that I do for my shiny hunt. I may just have someone give me a foreign Ditto and breed up a shiny Quaxly like right away. Although honestly, I don't feel like doing another shiny Quaxly hunt after this one. So I don't know, we'll see about that. I might have to get a different starter Pokemon shiny. We'll see. We'll have to see. I haven't got a solid plan for my shiny playthrough on Scarlet. I definitely want to do it, but I don't have any kind of plan. Like, what's gonna be my first shiny? I don't know. Can I even shiny hunt Quaxly like as soon as the game starts? I don't know. I mean, can you even picnic before you go on your treasure hunt? I just don't know these things. I'll have to figure it out. Should I use my Christmas money to get a PS5? Ooh. Honestly, Mego, I would say yeah. Because whenever new consoles come out, not everybody has them, and it makes the views for that kind of content go way up because not everyone can afford to get the new console, but they want to watch the games, So, if you were to start making PS5 content, you might get a little bit of built-in audience from that. And it's always nice to play games and get views. I like to play the games that I think will give me better views when I can. But yeah, I mean, I think PS5's got a lot of hype behind it. There's going to be a lot of really good new games that you'll probably want to play. And it won't be that hard to capture the game content because you already have capture card and everything. So yeah, it could be a really cool way to grow the channel. You might find that there's a lot of really good audience for PS5. And it might simplify some of your stream setup. I don't know if it will, but I find the stream setup for Nintendo Switch to be super easy because it just exports the video. It's a lot easier than gaming on my PC, you know what I mean? Gaming on the PC, it takes a little bit more of my thought process to get it set up correctly. But the Elgato just makes everything so simple. Trying to get the hunt over with. I feel you, Potato. I feel you. That's rough. I had to put my shiny Arceus hunt off to the side once Scarlet and Violet came out because absolutely nothing was going to keep me from playing this game. I'm so hyped for this game. I mean, I can always come back to shiny hunting other games. They'll be right there waiting for me, but the hype for Scarlet and Violet is now. So there's no way I was going to miss a single second of gameplay. So I took my shiny Arceus hunt and just put it on the back burner. We'll come back to it later. Because I ain't playing. We got to get our Pokemon Scarlet and Violet on. I got no room for any other games until I'm fully done playing Scarlet and Violet. Oh, you did a bunch of tests. Yeah, Potato, you did it the right way. You're supposed to do tests. You got to do a test catch before you actually get the shiny, because otherwise you're flying blind. You might not even know if your team can do the battle or not, you know? So, yeah, you did it the right way. Test catch and everything. Although I would say you're making a huge mistake with the Premier Ball. Terrible idea. You gotta put Mewtwo in a Master Ball. It's the only appropriate ball for the sheer power that is Mewtwo. Not to mention how much time you're gonna waste trying to get it in a Premier Ball. Not worth it. But hey, to each his own, to each her own. You do whatever you want to do. You put it in whatever ball you want to put it in. That's up to you. But I say Master Ball all the way. And if not a Master Ball, then a Luxury Ball. Because Mewtwo is so luxurious. So luxurious. Do I want a Shiny Dratini? No, Saitama, I'm good. You keep your Shiny Dratini. Enjoy it. I've got Shiny Dragonair, and if I ever want a Shiny Dratini, I'll go catch one. Yeah, Mewtwo in the Master Ball for sure. The only thing better than Mewtwo in the Master Ball is Mewtwo in the Cherish Ball, which I do have one of those as well from an event. I got Giovanni's Mewtwo from a Best Buy event, I'm pretty sure it was. That was a good event. That was, I think, the only good events they ever had in Pokemon were in Pokemon Let's Go. Because even though you had to go to a store, which was pretty lame, the rewards were actually incredible. Their rewards were, like, literally incredible. They gave away a Mewtwo that was Giovanni's Mewtwo. They gave away Shiny Pikachu and Shiny Eevee, which is incredible, because they usually don't give away too many shiny Pokemon. All you had to do was go to Target, which a lot of people have Target. Target's pretty nationwide, so that's not as exclusive as a GameStop or a Best Buy. Not everyone has those. And, you didn't even have to go inside. You just had to open up their app and get a code from the app, which you could do from the parking lot. So you could actually just drive up to the parking lot and open the app and get the codes. And they made it to where you could redeem multiple codes. So I was able to get multiple codes for me and my friends who weren't able to do the event. So I was like a hero to my friends, getting them the codes that they couldn't get. So yeah, I thought the way they did the events in Pokemon Let's Go was like perfection. And then it's been just terrible ever since then. Like when they did Shiny Zacian and Zamazenta and you had to participate in ranked battles or whatever. I forget if that was the... No, Zacian and Zamazenta, I think you had to go to a store that I don't even have in my area. And then the Shiny Galarian birds, I think you had to do ranked battles for those ones. Something like that. It was like way too complicated. I couldn't figure it out. And I'm a pretty smart guy, but I was like, look, if you're going to make your events this complicated, then count me out. I have no interest. So yeah, I never got Shiny Galarian birds, and I never got the Shiny Zacian and Zamazenta. Because it was too difficult to participate in the event. Got Pokemon Violet for Christmas. Yo, nice. Very cool. Yeah, I hope we find another shiny Boise Bones. Good luck. One thing I'll recommend doing if you're just getting started is go try to defeat all the Titans as quickly as possible. Because the Titans unlock all your Mount Pokemon abilities, so you can actually like fly and all that stuff. And it helps you open up the map a lot faster if you go do the Titans first. But yeah, you can go in whatever order you want, of course. Of course, of course. Okay, we're almost done with box 2. I gotta say, these eggs do go pretty fast. It doesn't feel like as much of a grind in this game. Especially because you can collect eggs from anywhere. There's no daycare, which I think is like one of the best improvements they've ever made. Not having to go back to the daycare and stay right next to the daycare is like, it's just so good. Yeah, Potato, why don't you just quit shiny hunting Mewtwo and open up Scarlet and Violet? Like, you'll instantly feel better. You'll go from having a miserable experience to having an absolutely amazing experience. So, I mean, to me, it's like no-brainer, easy decision. Close Pokemon Let's Go, open Pokemon Scarlet. Instant mood change. I mean, you literally have no reason not to. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I mean, why wouldn't you do it? Come on. Nobody's making you shiny hunt Mewtwo. You're not enjoying it. So why would you do it? That's like me with my Arceus hunt. Why would I be hunting Arceus right now when Scarlet and Violet is out? Terrible idea. Play Scarlet and Violet. Because otherwise you're going to be playing Scarlet and Violet after all the hype has died down. And you're going to be the only one hyped on the game when everybody else has already moved on. Come on now. You don't want to be the last person to play Scarlet and Violet. You don't want to be literally the last person to play Scarlet and Violet. If I was hunting Arceus right now instead of playing Scarlet and Violet, I would be miserable. I would be questioning my life decisions. I would be like, why are you shiny hunting Arceus when you could be shiny hunting Quaxly? And then people would look at me and they would be like, Jonno, you're miserable. What is actually wrong with you? Why don't you do something you like? So I'm gonna give you the same advice that I would give myself in the same situation, which I already took. I quit my Arceus shiny hunt and I moved on to greener pastures. Now, of course, I will come back and do my Arceus shiny hunt at some point. It's just on pause. It's just a quick little pause. We'll be back for it. I took an Advil earlier and I'm still waiting for it to kick in. I still have a lot of pain in my head. Come on, kid, get out of the way. I guess that's what I get for hatching my eggs right here in town. I don't know why I chose this town to hatch my eggs. I don't know, I've just been hanging out in this area randomly. Yeah, I got a pretty wicked sinus infection going on right now. And it's getting worse, not better. So I mean, technically I'm sick, but I'm trying to just power through it. But yeah, my head is it's hurting, and I took something for it, and that was like 45 minutes ago, and it's still hurting. But yeah, I got a pretty wicked sinus infection going right now. That's what my aunt told me anyway. I told her my symptoms, and she was like, yeah, you have a sinus infection. And it makes sense, because I do have kind of bad energy. Started playing Fortnite. Yo, nice. Have fun, Jack Frost. Crank those 90s. Crank them 90s. Azure, you missed Shiny Zoruas? 21 dark type sandwiches? That's insane. I mean, wouldn't you recognize it if it was shiny? Because they're pretty obvious, aren't they? They have like the blue on them. Shout out to Wet Towel. Thanks for watching while you shiny hunt. No shiny yet. I'm running through these boxes of eggs. Oh, they're in disguise like Ditto. Oh, Azure, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, so you just have to let's go attack like every single one of them. So Azure, do you just clear like the entire outbreak? Just to make sure you get like every single one? Just in case it's a shiny? Because that's crazy. Because if you let's go every one, then eventually the outbreak will run out and you'll have to get another outbreak. But that's pretty much the only way that you could know. Oh, it's not from an outbreak? Can you get Zorua in an outbreak? Or no? Man, that's rough, Azure. Well, good luck. I would recommend to let's go every single one on the screen, seriously. And then after you let's go them, just let them respawn around you so you're not moving. That's what I would do anyway. I don't know. You're pretty deep into it. Maybe you found a better way. Hey, nice job, Potato, on the Shiny Magikarp. You should definitely catch it. I mean, why not, right? Azure, is there a spot where you could go that would limit the spawns, like how I used to do my Lapras hunt? To where they're not spawning all off in the distance like that? I would look around for like a really tall mountain, Azure, where you could like have the mountain at your back to where nothing's really spawning behind you, and then just have a couple of spawns in front of you and then keep on knocking out those spawns and let them get replaced by new spawns. I don't know. I don't know where you're hunting, but there's got to be a way to use the terrain to your advantage. Because like you said, you did 21 sandwiches so far, so whatever you're doing is not working. So, I mean, you gotta come up with a solution here, you know what I mean? I'm sure you'll find a way. You're very creative, Azure. You'll find a way. I know you will. Love always finds a way, and you love shiny Pokemon, so you'll find a way. I know you will. But like you said, you probably got shinies. You know what I mean? Like you've probably got them spawning. You haven't encountered them. You'll find a way. I know you will. That makes me want to hunt it. Now I want to take the challenge. Shiny Ditto would be pretty fun too. Can't you just breed it? That's a good question. Yeah, Azure, with 21 sandwiches, I mean, it's like nearly a guarantee that you've missed it at some point. Which is probably a little frustrating. There's got to be some way. Or yeah, if you can breed it, then I mean, shoot. I guess it would be really fun to get the wild shiny though, and like watch it transform. That would be incredible. Almost nothing could replace that feeling, but I guess you got to find a way where you can actually get it too. Not shiny? Oh, man. Every time the lighting changes, I swear it's a shiny one. Hey, shout out to Brennan Jones. Shout out to Zachary Gaming. What's up, you guys? Thanks for hanging out. I just really hope I can get this shiny. No joke. Oh wow, you just realized you have a marked shiny Quaxly? That's cool. I don't know why, but like when I get Pokemon and I first look at them, they don't show a mark, and then when I look later, it shows a mark. That happened with me on my shiny Iron Thorns. I swear, as soon as I caught Iron Thorns, I checked it to see if it had a mark. Here, look. I checked it to see if it had a mark, and it did not have a mark. Azure, don't you remember when I got my shiny Iron Thorns and you were like, you should check it because you have mark power 3 or title power 3, you could have a mark. And I was like, oh yeah, let me check. And then I checked it and it didn't have a mark. And then like weirdly later when I was looking at it, it did have a mark. And I was like, wait, what? Like, it's so confusing. Oh, I earned the Gourmand mark. Oh, PokeGeek. I thought about that as a possibility, but I wasn't sure if that's like possible, because I know there's some marks you can earn. Okay, that makes more sense now. Thanks for telling me that, PokeGeek. Okay. Because I remember that one time Azure had a Pokemon, he had the 7-star Charizard and it didn't have the mark on it, and then weirdly like 5 minutes later it did have the mark. And I thought it was a situation like that again. But no, you're right, I earned the mark. See, I didn't know about that. I knew you could earn some marks because I earned a mark for beating the game. Or beating the Elite Four or whatever you call it. But yeah, that makes a lot more sense now. So the Gourmand mark I got for preparing sandwiches. Interesting. Very interesting. Maybe I should get a mark on all my Pokemon. Just feed them sandwiches until they get marked. Yeah, that's really good to know. Because I was really confused when I was looking at my shiny Iron Thorns. And I was like, dude, I specifically remember looking after I caught this thing. And it had no mark, like for sure. And then weirdly it got the Gourmand mark. But yeah, that makes more sense. Crazy game. Crazy, crazy game. Oh yeah, you got the friendship mark 'em all? Nice. Yeah, Amal, that's right. The marks won't show up in the PC menu, only shows up in the main menu. But the interesting thing is I found out you can tell if you have a mark or not. This is what I found really interesting. So if you go to summary and you go to where the marks should be and it says this Pokemon doesn't have any, that is accurate. If it says this Pokemon doesn't have any, then it really doesn't have any. But if you go to a marked Pokemon and check it, even if you haven't assigned the mark, it won't say this Pokemon doesn't have any. You know what I mean? It'll say whatever it is. But anyway, if it says this Pokemon doesn't have any, then it guaranteed doesn't have any. I found that out. So at least you can tell from like either menu whether or not your Pokemon has a mark, which is usually what people want to know. Like, does it even have one? And then if you see that it has a mark, then you have to put it in your party to actually assign the mark, which is lame. You should just be able to do it from the menu, but at least you don't have to go check everyone manually from your party, you know? Yeah, my Poison Heal Breloom keeps dispelling the poison. I know. It keeps happening to me too, PokeGeek. But what's funny is that it immediately gets poisoned again right afterwards. Like, it dispels the poison and then takes poison right back. But then, I believe on that turn when it does that, it won't heal. So you miss the heal turn. I know, the light keeps making me think the Nacli I want is shiny. Dude, same thing with my Quaxly. I should know better, because I know what the shiny looks like, but every once in a while, certain light just tricks me. Yeah, I won't heal that turn. Yeah, I remembered. thinking that was the case, but I wasn't sure. I mean, why they gotta make it so difficult? Okay, so here's a question. Is there a way to lower friendship? Like if I wanted to have like the worst friendship with my Pokemon for some reason? There's probably not, but... Got 3 shinies today. Nice one, Jaden. Congratulations. What'd you get? Trying to get shiny Quaxly. Don't have an outbreak for it and just riding around. Hey, get the outbreak. I'm just saying. It might take you a few extra minutes of getting the outbreak, but you'll definitely like the shiny hunting. It gets a little bit faster. Oh, you were on top chat, Amal? I'm always on top chat. YouTube seriously needs to deprecate top chat. I mean, it doesn't even function correctly. I'm in top chat and bots still make it into my top chat. Like, how's that even possible? A brand new account that was just created and has been used for absolutely nothing other than spamming links somehow makes it into top chat? I mean, if that makes it into top chat, then top chat is useless. Then top chat has no function. It should not exist. Oh, pretty please, let me get a shiny Quaxly. I want to get a Quaxquavo and name him Quavo after the Migos. Quavo! And then I'm gonna have to name... Whoa, is that shiny? No. Dude, I swear when it's in the light, it tricks me every time. I'm gonna have a really bad shiny reaction when I finally get this thing, because I'm not gonna believe it's shiny. I'm telling you already, it's gonna be a disappointing shiny reaction when I finally get it, because it's tricked me so many times that I can't even have a proper reaction when I finally see it. I don't know, maybe it'll be good. I guess it's hard to say. I've never had this experience before where I thought so many of them were shiny. Basically, if I think it's shiny, then it's a guarantee it's not shiny. Is what I've learned on this shiny hunt. If I think it's shiny, then I don't even get excited because I know it's not shiny. And that's not the shiny hunter's way. I just feel like it's tricking me. Because look how different it looks if it's just in a little tiny bit of shadow. Like it's just in Miraidon's shadow right now. And somehow, and the sun is like behind it, so it's like backlit. And it looks totally different than when it's in full sun. I can't believe I'm already halfway through box 3. It feels like I just got to box 3. These boxes go fast. That's crazy. I found that easier to understand for me than the sandwich chart. The sandwich chart I didn't think was too bad, but it was overkill. It was like more than you actually need, from what I understand. And then I was looking at the sandwich chart 2.0, and it had way fewer ingredients on it. And I don't know. I feel like there's going to be a sandwich chart 3.0 because I still feel like it's not as efficient as it could be. Like tomato and cucumber, as far as the game is concerned, they're like the same ingredient. Like you could swap tomato and cucumber from what I can tell on any recipe and you would still get the same shiny bonuses that you want and the encounter bonuses and whatnot. But I just feel like there's going to be like a sandwich chart that's like, I don't know, more robust, I guess. But the sandwich chart 2.0 that Azure shared in the chat yesterday, I think, it had like really simplified ingredients, because it was just like pickles and cucumber, I believe, and then whatever the shiny ingredient that you need is. Super simplified compared to the first one that was shared. But yeah, I feel like there's gonna be more to learn on that subject. Oh, you posted it, Eevee Queen. Thanks for posting that. Is it basically the same as the version 1 sandwich chart, but like they just simplified the ingredients down to like the bare minimum that you actually need to use? Because that's the way I understood it. Because the version 1 sandwich chart had like a burger and onions and tomato, and it was like this really complex sandwich. And I was like, dude, I swear you don't need to use this many ingredients, you know, to get the full bonuses that you want. Like there's got to be a simpler sandwich. You know what I mean? It just seemed like there must be a simpler way. And then when you posted that version 2.0 sandwich chart, I was like, oh yeah, see, I knew it. There must, you know, this is simpler. It has fewer ingredients, but you still get the same bonuses. But yeah, I gotta admit, the sandwiches are still a little confusing for me. You can test out the sandwich before you make them to see what you want to use. I kind of thought that one was shiny for a second, but it's only the 100th time I've done that. Yeah, I haven't used any salty herbas yet. Somebody said shiny Quaxly. I didn't get it, did I? All mine are non-shiny. Sage, did you get one? Sage just like shouted shiny Quaxly, and I'm like, wait a second, it wasn't me, right? It couldn't have been me. I would have noticed. It would have done the noise. Sage, why did you yell shiny Quaxly? I'm afraid to save now. Yeah, if you don't get a shiny, then reset to reset your sandwich ingredients. Yeah, Tammy. Exactly. I feel like that's what a lot of people do. He said Quaxly. Yeah, he did say Quaxly. Yeah, I don't think there was one. I don't know why he said that. Yeah, personally, I've just been making the burger sandwich because that's the only one I know that just works every time. But I know there's got to be a simpler way. Who am I going to shiny hunt next? It's a good question. If I run out of eggs tonight, we'll probably shiny hunt for Magikarp because I've got a Magikarp outbreak. And I would really like to get a shiny Magikarp. It's got a really good gold pattern on it in this game. But in general, after I get done with Quaxly, what will I shiny hunt next? I might do all the starters. I don't know. Would you guys want to see me shiny hunt all the starters? I'd like to have them on my team, or at least have them for terror raids, you know? But yeah, for the sandwiches, what I really want to know is what's the like bare minimum sandwich that you can make and still get the level 3 shiny bonus and encounter bonus. So if I want to get like electric and I'm going to use 3 peppers, what's the bare minimum of the other ingredients that I can use to still get all the bonuses? That I don't know. That I would like to know. Oh, little Quacks. Oh, little Quacks. Shine for us. You can shiny hunt Magikarp while hatching eggs? Yeah, not quite. You can't really do both efficiently. Because if I was knocking out Pokemon right now, it would force my Quaxlys to level up, and then it wastes all this time with Quaxly leveling up and trying to evolve. So essentially, after I hatch my first Quaxly, I can't even touch any other Pokemon. Once I got 60 knocked out, it wouldn't be that bad. I probably could do it, but trying to hatch these eggs as fast as possible. No distractions. Cucumber ×2, prosciutto, all color peppers, and 2 of any herba mystica. Just not sweet and sour together. Cucumber ×2, prosciutto, but all color peppers. I forgot what the water shiny ingredient is. The water shiny ingredient is cucumber, so I guess that's why it works, because the cucumber. Interesting. Red, yellow, and green are the peppers. It's a very interesting recipe because cucumber is what you use for water spawns. Yellow peppers is what you use for electric spawns. Red peppers are what you use for fire spawns. Green peppers are what you use for poison spawns. So it's weird that recipe is like all over the place. Little Quaxly in the sunlight, tricking me every time. You can give me an egg? Don't worry, Gaming Bot. I got plenty of eggs. I'll be alright. This kid is drinking a large coffee. He's gonna be up all night, you know it. Please take your egg. No, I'm good. I got boxes full of eggs. And if I need more eggs, I'll just make them. You got Shiny Iron Valiant today? Nice one, Tammy. Shout out to Raza. Hello, hello. Just caught the Shiny Makuhita. Nice one, Boise. Full odds. Very cool. Yo, congratulations. You gonna evolve it? Oh wait, is Makuhita the evolved one? I forget. No, that's the lower one. What's it evolve into? I forget. Every time it's in full sun, I swear I think it's shiny. Every time. Oh yeah, Hariyama, thank you. Yeah, people always want to give me shiny Pokemon and eggs. It's not really my thing. I like to play the game. I don't like to have it played for me. We're down to our last box of eggs, which means we'll go shiny hunt Magikarp after we hatch all these eggs. I almost wish I had a count now. I probably should have kept a count, but too late now. Maybe I'll bring back the count. It's not that hard to keep track of. It's actually super easy to keep track of. I just really didn't feel like doing it. Probably just pure laziness. Thanks for this shiny Locomal. I should have kept a count, but I intentionally made the decision not to, just so I wouldn't have to think about it. But now, I kind of wish I had the count. It would be nice to know how many eggs. Quaxly was your first ever mainline game shiny? Nice. That's cool, Tammy. My first ever mainline game shiny. I don't think people count Pokemon Let's Go as a mainline game, right? Because it was like a spin-off concept. I guess that would mean whatever I caught in Pokemon Shield would be my first mainline game shiny. Yeah, Azur, I've been really curious about the Egg Power 3, just to see like how good it is. Because if it takes 2 Urbas, that's expensive. Those Urbas don't come cheap, so yeah, I can't imagine. I mean, I just can't imagine how good it's got to be worth 2 Urbas. It's probably not worth it. I've wanted to try it for a while, but I'm kind of afraid. Because it just seems like it won't be worth it. It'll be a waste. Can I just take the egg when I'm done? Bro, I'm not trying to be rude, but like I don't want your egg. Besides, you won't even tell me what's in it, which is a really like big red flag. It's probably a hacked score bunny, like I guarantee it. I mean, the fact that you won't tell me what's in it is definitely a red flag and makes me not want it even more. And I guarantee I'm gonna hatch this egg and it's gonna be shiny, and then I'm gonna have to transfer it. It's a Froakie? Bro, your egg is literally hacked. This dude's like begging us to believe that his egg is not hacked, and then he says it's a Froakie egg. Bro, your egg is literally hacked. Bro, I don't want your hacked Pokemon. Come on. I'm not trying to be rude, but like, I don't want it. I don't see why I would want a hacked Pokemon. Froakie's not even in the game. Froakie's gonna be an upcoming event that hasn't even been announced yet. People hacked it out of the game code. Come on now. Come on now. Don't do hacks, guys. It's not worth it. Waste of time, waste of life. Life is too short to hack Pokemon. Come on, you guys. Seriously. You got better things to do. You can go outside and take a walk. Life is far too short to hack Pokemon. I know, there's no fun in it. All it does is ruin the game. If I get Froakie now, not only do I risk being banned, but it also makes it to where when Froakie finally comes out as an event, I won't have fun on the event because I've already got one. So I'm not trying to spoil my event. Friends don't let friends hack Pokemon. I need to put that on a t-shirt. Would you guys buy that t-shirt? Friends don't let friends hack Pokemon. It's a joke that nobody gets because back in the like 90s, they would say friends don't let friends drink and drive. Nobody remembers that. I'm probably the only one. Am I counting eggs? No, I'm not counting them. I should have. I really should have counted them, but I just didn't feel like it. I'll probably count my next one. I usually have a shiny count. Here, you guys want to see my shiny count? My shiny count for Arceus is 2,187 for shiny Arceus. I still haven't got it yet, but I'm not to full odds yet either. But yeah, I could have set up a second count. It would have just taken a little bit of extra steps, but... yeah, you're on 8 shiny Tandemaus trying to get the family of 3 shiny Mousehold. Rosa, I was thinking about doing that. I was totally thinking about doing that. That's crazy you're on 8 shinies. That's insane. Yeah, that's really crazy. They're hard to evolve. You have to like level them up from battle. They're actually a little bit hard to evolve. Yeah, Azur, that video with all the evolutions was really good. I swore that was a re-upload though, because I swore you already made that video. I don't know. I was so confused when I saw that video in my notifications because I was like, wait, didn't he already make that video? But then I was thinking, well, maybe I'm just misremembering because you posted a lot of the videos in our member chat. So I was thinking maybe I just saw him in the member chat. And I saw you talking about making the video, so I was like, maybe I just misremembered. But then I was like, no, didn't he post this video? I don't know. That was confusing me. I must have just like got it caught up in my head somehow that you posted that video already. Just did the Gen 1 shiny evolutions. Oh, is that what it was? You just did the Gen 1s? Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Anyway, that video was great. That was a real banger. I hope it gets a bunch of views for you. I'll try to remember to share it on my community page because that's great content right there. The thumbnail was really good too. The thumbnail was very good. I assume PokeGeek made that for you. I liked how everything was laid out and it was very clickable. Happy holidays, Eevee Queen. Shout out to New Taos 009. Hey, thanks for watching. PokeGeek with the mad Photoshop skills. Azure with the mad delegation skills. I told her exactly what to do. I just bet you did. I got a bad feeling about this shiny Quaxly, you guys. I don't know. We've been trying on this thing for a while. Well, that upload was really good, Azure. Great job to you and PokeGeek for putting that together. I think that one's gonna get views. I don't know. I got a feeling. I got a good feeling because that's some genuine good content right there. Every shiny evolution plus shiny Eevee. Right? Did you put shiny Eevee on the video too? I think so, right? Oh, Quaxly. Oh, Quaxly. This one's rough, you guys. I'm worried. I've been saving after every single round of eggs because it just takes one extra click. And plus, last time I did this stream, my game crashed and it cost me a bunch of time. So, yeah. I'm being really good about saving while I hatch. If your game crashes, you gotta rehatch all those eggs and you can't transfer them. It's really annoying. I hope we get our DLC soon. Yes, I certainly hope we get DLC. Although I think that based off the 7-star event that they did recently, a lot of people won't be ready for DLC. So I could honestly wait on DLC. I've barely scratched the surface of this game, I feel like. Although I have done a lot, actually. I guess I haven't barely scratched the surface, but there's still more videos I want to make before before I gotta start making DLC videos. But yeah, I would be very curious to see what's going to be in that DLC, especially if they're going to do something like Dynamax Adventures, Terra Raid Adventures, or something like that. I would really like to see a similar feature to Dynamax Adventures with similar shiny odds as well. With legendary Pokemon, so we can finally get shiny Zacian and shiny Zamazenta and shiny Enamorus and some of the other Pokemon that weren't available in recent releases. I'd like to see those Pokemon in a Dynamax Adventures kind of situation. To me, that would be pure perfection. Yeah, Cloth is not a rare spawn, so I mean, catch it if you need a Cloth, but they're not rare. Oh, a Paradox Ditto. So you could do Masuda with Paradox Pokemon. That would be really interesting. The crazy thing about Paradox Pokemon is like, you're telling me Tyranitar no longer has pre-evolutions in the future? There's no more Larvitar in the future? There's no more Pupitar in the future? I just don't buy it. I mean, I guess I could see how that would be possible, because they're robots, so they wouldn't evolve. But I don't know. I'd rather see like Paradox baby forms and whatnot, you know? Paradox Larvitar. So if they were going to do Paradox breeding, they need to introduce a few more species to the Pokedex, which they probably won't expand the Pokedex. So then I just don't know about that. Oh, Quaxly, would you just shine already? Jonno, I recently found out Arven's Pokemon have a chance to be shiny in the battle screen with the Titans. It's obviously uncatchable, but somebody soft reset over 6,000 times just to see it. That is insane. I've heard about shiny battles being possible in other games, but I've never actually seen one. I heard that shiny battles were possible in Pokemon Let's Go, but I never saw one. I still don't know if it was true because I just never saw one. What's going to be inside of Area 0 in that blanked out area? I don't know about any blanked out area in Area 0. So yeah, I don't know about that. I got one egg left, you guys. One egg left. And then I'm out of eggs and we'll go shiny hunt an outbreak or something. I mean, that's pretty miserable. One egg left. No shiny on another shiny Quaxly hunt. I feel like this hunt is just going to take forever. So Arven's Pokemon can be shiny. And then if it's shiny and then you go to the next Paradox or you go to the next Titan Pokemon battle, it's just not shiny the next time? Like, is it just a random, like, one-off kind of full odds thing? Or, like, once he gets a shiny Pokemon, does it stay shiny? Because that would make sense, but I doubt that that's the way it works. That's so crazy that he would have a shiny Pokemon. You better believe I would knock out his shiny Pokemon so fast. Do I know what shiny Quaxly looks like? Yeah, I do. I looked it up online. He uses different Pokemon for each Titan? Oh, I didn't know that. I guess it makes sense since he would want to have type advantage. No shiny, you guys. I need to go catch the other Titan Pokemon. This is the Titan Iron Treads. I haven't given it the title yet, but it has it. I wish you could change the title on this screen. It makes no sense that you can't. It's so weird that you just can't change your title from the same summary screen. It's just so strange. All right, well, we've got a Magikarp outbreak here, so that's where I'm headed. The crater that looks like a volcano, that's the area I'm talking about. Eevee Queen, I don't want to say any spoilers or anything, but like, you mean this area right here? Like, you can go down there. There's an access point called the Zero Gate. Like, you can go down there. This whole area is explorable once you get far enough in the game. But yeah, there's nothing hidden here. The whole area, like, you can jump right down there. Where the hidden area is this whole area. They're gonna put something here for sure. Guaranteed. Okay, let's go see this Magikarp outbreak. I'm excited. I'm so excited I'm gonna jump up on my roof. Yo, I didn't realize there's a sunny day right there. Nice. Okay. I'm not sure how I want to do this. That's number 6 right there. I think that's number 10 right there. $11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. We're getting close. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. And 60, finally. Takes a little bit of time. I like to keep count because you just never know. Alright, a couple past 60. Just for good measure. And then if we get a shiny one, I'm not really sure what color it, I mean, I know it's like gold. I'm just assuming I'll be able to tell it's different by looking at the ones around it. Gotta look real close though. It should look pretty metallic, I would think. Like a real gold. Whereas these are like orange. And what I'm gonna do is just run back and forth through the spawn area. Alright. Zoom out by pressing R3. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, it stopped raining finally. Oh, I thought it was a gold Buweasel at first. Gold is shiny for Buweasel. A lot of Buweasels over here. Yeah, I think the zoom out works on this because I'm gonna know if it's a shiny. It's not like it'll be really hard to spot. Because these are so bright orange. The first one that's not like bright orange is gonna be the shiny one, obviously. So yeah, I think that's a good tip. I don't think these Magikarps over here are part of the outbreak. I think they're just some random shiny Magikarps. Or random just Magikarp spawns, you know? Which is normal for this area. And it makes me wonder, do the Magikarps that spawn outside of the outbreak, do they get boosted shiny odds? I don't think they do. I really think it just has to do with the outbreak. But it does make me curious. Something to think about. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, it makes sense that they wouldn't. But it is a little hard to tell. Like, there's Magikarps over here. You know? How would I know if they're part of the outbreak or not? I wouldn't. I mean, I guess it's just... I guess it just doesn't matter, really. What are the weaknesses of fighting types besides fairy? It's weak to flying. Yeah, fighting is weak to fairy. Weak to flying. I can't think of any other weaknesses. If we see a green Wingull, that'd be cool. I don't know why, but green Wingull is like one of my favorite shinies. I think I just happened to catch one in Pokemon Go on one day, and I had like a really good day that day. And ever since then, I always really liked shiny Wingull. Okay, I'm looking like super close at these things. Just in case. Oh yeah, Psychic. I totally forgot about Psychic. That's right. Yeah, most types have 3 weaknesses from what I've noticed anyway. And I'm always trying to remember all 3 of them. But it is difficult. Yeah, Psychic is a weakness for fighting. What did I find so far? I didn't find anything so far. I found a bunch of non-shiny Quaxlys. And I found a bunch of non-shiny Magikarps so far. So far, nothing. But we'll see. Maybe we'll get something. The heck? How do you get to the crater of Paldea? You can just climb over the mountain and jump in if you want to. You do have to beat the game. That's fairly important. I forget the exact steps. But I would say just keep playing through the game. Finish your treasure hunt. You'll get there eventually. Normal and electric only have 1 weakness. Yeah, that's true. That's true. A lot of them have 3. But normal only has 1 weakness, which is fighting, and electric only has 1 weakness, which is ground. You'd think that it would have like more weaknesses. It almost like is weird that it only has 1 weakness. Isn't it kind of weird? I think normal should be weak against rock. Because reasons. What am I looking for? In case it's not totally obvious, I'm looking for a Magikarp. Yeah, normal is super effective against nothing too. Yup, exactly. Which is kind of made up for by the fact that you can't get hit by Ghost. Because there's not that many types that do null damage. It's times like these I really miss the shiny sparkle noise in the overworld. I'm just so worried it's gonna be shiny, but I won't quite notice it under the water. Yeah, I guess we'll see. As long as I get up really close and check them, I think it's fine. Does their top fin change color from yellow if it's shiny? I feel like it does, but I'm not positive. Hey, what's up, Boog and Dad TV? Good to see you, Boog. Merry Christmas. You got 42 Urbas right now? Nice, Azur. That's a pretty good stockpile. I've been doing a lot of raids, but not that much shiny hunting, so my stockpile's pretty good. I always forget where the ingredients are. Here's my herba stockpile right now. I don't know why, but I always seem to get spicy and I never seem to get salty. I'm not sure what that's about. I'm gonna save it just in case my game crashes. I should keep my 60 knockouts. Somebody told me that you can soft reset your game and you don't lose your progress on outbreaks, which I thought was pretty cool. But I would assume you have to save, of course. I'm just worried I won't recognize the shiny when I see it. If I wanted to eat a sandwich to improve my shiny odds, would I eat a water sandwich? Because Magikarp is a water type? Or is Magikarp a normal type? I always forget. See, that one does not look orange to me. I guess it is. It's just deep down there. Right? I don't know. Does that one look different? Nope, guess not. I think it was just deep down there. Magikarp is a pure water? Okay. So if I ate a water sandwich, it would be hard to get just Magikarps because I would get more water encounters too. It basically wouldn't change my spawns from what I could tell. Because everything that's spawning down here is water types. I don't know, the light is changing, so they look different now. Azur said he gets the shiny right away when he eats the sandwich. It's true, I probably will get it right away. No. I think when there's not enough room, there's just not enough room. Like there's no way you can like turn yourself and face a different direction and make it work. Oh well. I jumped and then Magikarp jumped. There's no room to host a picnic. I swear. Okay, golden pick for a golden Magikarp. Let's see if we can make it happen. Yes, it slid right in. I got lucky on that burger slide. I think that worked. We'll see. Yeah, Azur posted a really nice list of which Pokemon will drop Salty Herba Mystica at the highest rate. What's so good about Salty Herba Mystica? Is it like required for something special? Okay, let's see what we got here. Encounter Powder Water, Tidal Power Water, and Sparkling Power Water. So we got what we came for. I had to go so high up there. How will I know? Some of them just look so much more orange than other ones. Although I guess some of them are just deeper. In the water. Which is really what's making them look different color. I swear I'm gonna get Shiny Wingull. There's so many spawning. Come on. Shiny power. I ate the sandwich, did the 60 knockouts. Whoa, how did Gimme Ghoul get back? He respawned. The deeper ones just don't look as orange. Yeah, my shiny odds are really good right now. Yep, it's true. Just a matter of time. Just gonna reset them until we see something shiny. I think if it shines, we'll notice it. I always worry about that the most, but then when it finally shines, I always notice it. It's really hard to shiny check Wingull. Kind of have to look at it for an extra second. Oh, Wingull. Does anyone have any tips on how to beat Arven the second time? Yeah, just do a bunch of raids and level up your Pokemon to max level, because you get all those XP candies from raids, so makes it really easy to get high level. That's what I would do. Shiny Shellder! Whoa! Nice! It's a shiny Shellder, you guys. Don't run, Shellder! Nice! It's a shiny Shellder. Oh, I'm gonna catch it in a dive ball. Let's go. Nice little goldeny orange shiny Shellder. It was not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. I'll totally take it. Gotcha. There's a love disc over there. I didn't expect to see that. All right, nice. Send it to the boxes. Well, shiny Shellder. At least I got a shiny. I would have loved to get a shiny Finizen. That would have been cool. I'm still on the hunt for shiny Magikarp, though. Alright, well, shiny Shellder. Not bad. Nice little shiny there. It's not my target, though. Nope. Dude, I swear they are actually hard to see. The ones deep under the water, I feel like I can't be sure. Are there two Magikarps there? There's two Magikarps, one underneath the other. There's two Magikarps right here. Wait, there's not. It's a visual illusion. Wow, that was trippy. It looked like there was two. Oh, they all look like there's two. It's something to do with the waves. Weird. Okay, why did that one look shiny? I just get so paranoid in this game because there's no shiny sound. And a lot of them are deep underwater. To where they look like they might be shiny. Greninja, you're playing Violet right now? Nice. I like it. Can't believe I got shiny Shellder. Shellder has worse odds than Magikarp. They're all so deep in the water that I can't even get a good look. I don't know, doesn't that one look shiny? It's just so low. Does that one look like the shiny one, you guys? Ah, they're just so deep, it's like tricking me. I wonder if the top fin will have a different color, because that might make it easier to identify. They're seriously so deep that, like, they all look shiny at that deep. Nope, they're all tricking me. Playing a trick on me. Yeah, Azur did have the banger video today. He definitely did. Azur put out his Shiny Evolution video today. I was waiting on that one. I knew he was gonna do it. Welcome back, Tammy. I got a shiny Shellder just a minute ago. Pretty happy about that. Got a shiny Iron Hands. Yo, nice one, Tammy. Very nice. Yeah, I got a random shiny Shellder. Wasn't what I was looking for, but I'll take it. I'm still on the hunt for shiny Magikarp as well. I'd say it's kind of rare to eat the shiny sandwich, do the 60 knockouts, and not get the shiny. Like, we have a pretty good chance to get it. Checking them all one by one. Grinding for Charmander, 345 eggs in. Wow. Shout out to Mikey. Shout out to Ronan. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. Can't believe I got shiny Shellder. So random. I definitely wasn't trying to get it. Once they get low enough in the water, it's like just enough to trick me. I wish if it was shiny, you could just look at it with the L and tell if it was shiny. That'd be really helpful for Ditto and Zorua too. I guess you could say we went phase 1 for Shiny Magikarp. Pretty good Magikarp spawns over here. Not even bad. Magikarp, you're stuck on dry land. You gotta get in the water, Magikarp. You need Scizor for the Dex? Mikey, I might have one for you. Can you get in the trade lobby? Pretty sure I got one. Have you got Greninja? Nobody has Greninja except hackers. Oh, I swore that was the shiny one. As the light changes, it just continually keeps on throwing me off in different ways. Need help defeating Arven? Just go do raids and get the XP candies. Also, it helps if you do your EVs correctly and your IVs correctly. The only way to get Greninja right now is from hacks. So, if you have Greninja, it's hacked. There's no way around it. Greninja cannot be obtained in the game. It's an event Pokemon that has not been released yet. So if you got Greninja, you got a hacked Pokemon. I would transfer it. Send it back to the professor where it belongs. You're welcome, Mikey. Do you have any others that you need? Oh, you have 400 now? Nice, Mikey. That's cool. Yeah, I had to get this Scizor from a raid. You're welcome to keep it. You need Umbreon? I definitely got one for you, Mikey. I'll pass it over. Oh. Scyther is evolving. I didn't realize that Scyther was a trait evolution. Mikey, you can keep mine. It's probably better than this. Mine's like level 75, I'm pretty sure. Do you know where to find a Pokemon with Flame Body? Oh, maybe I don't have one. Yeah, it looks like I don't. I swore I did, but I must have transferred it. No, I guess I don't have one. Oh well. Yeah, Talonflame has Flame Body. Carkol has Flame Body. Larvesta in the desert. Yeah, David Norris, good comment. Larvesta in the desert has Flame Body. That's probably the best way to go. Just go get a Larvesta. I'm just really worried I'm not going to see the Magikarp when it happens. Because they all look kind of weird in this light. Your Talonflame has Flame Body. There you go. Yeah, Flame Body's really easy to get. You can get it super early in the game because Talonflame is easy to get early on. Dude, I swear they all look shiny. This happens to me every hunt. That's cool, you can target them and throw your Pokeball at them. Can't trade because I don't have a Nintendo Switch online. That's rough. Oh yeah, Terra Umbreon that's a static. In Alfornada, in the cave under Alfornada. That's a good tip. Yeah, I would do that. That's a very good tip. Can't believe I did the shiny sandwich and didn't get the shiny. Maybe it's just me, but I think Magikarp is a hard shiny hunt. Because I just feel like I'm gonna miss it. You know what I mean? I've only got 3 minutes left on my shiny sandwich. That's terrible. And all the Pokemon are like deep under the water right now. They all look like a shadow. Did I transfer all the Quaxly? Yeah, I did. They're gone. I've just got the one that I use for breeding to get more eggs. Pretty tricky shiny hunt so far. So many Magikarps. None of them shiny. Can't even believe it. Do I know how to get the item to evolve Charcadet? Yeah, you need to, it's specific to each game. Honestly, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. You'll just have to look up a guide. Because I know one of them you need 10 Sinistea chips, and the other one you need 10 Bronzor something, whatever the Bronzor item is. But I forget where you actually take them. There's a person who trades those items, and I forgot where they are. It's different in each game too. Some of them are very distinctly orange, like it's obvious they're orange. And then some of them I'm just like wondering the whole time. Do I play Pokemon Go? No, I don't play Pokemon Go. I do have like 1 million Pokemon Go videos on my channel though. Yeah, they look really gold. I mean, like, really gold. Should be pretty easy to spot it. Oh no, they had a swear word for the nickname on your surprise trade? How wooed. This is why I don't trade. This is why I don't trade. Man, this is rough. I'm just so afraid if I get it and I don't even see it. But I looked up what the shiny looks like online. And, yeah, it seems like it'll be pretty easy to spot. All these ones that look dark under the water, that's because the orange is dark. So if it's dark, that means it's orange. So I basically know that it's not a shiny. The shiny one's gonna be a little brighter. Yeah, Magikarp has a real nice shiny in this game. Yeah, it certainly does. That's why I wanted to get it. Same with Magnemite too. They did a really good job on it. Whoa, it's a swarm of Love Disc. Nice. Yeah, they did a really great job on it. It's gonna be all nice and gold. Did you see that? The light reflected off that Magikarp for a second and made it all like... Look, do you see the Magikarp over there? The light is like making it flash gold. That is so weird. It made it look shiny for a second, but like not quite right. Can I have more than just male and female Nacli on my team for them to have eggs? If you have more Pokemon than that and they're in the same breeding pool, you might get eggs from the other Pokemon too. When I do breeding, I just keep the 2 Pokemon that I want to breed. I heard you can also do multiple Dittos, but I haven't messed around with that. Yeah, the lighting seriously trolls in this game. It's like the never-ending story for this game. Like, oh, I got trolled by the lighting again. Oh, I got trolled by the lighting again. Wouldn't you know it? Trolled by the lighting again. I really have a good feeling about this shiny. I just need to snag the catch. Oh dear. There's another swarm of love disc. Just randomly swarming over here. Wow, that is a lot of Magikarps. A lot of orange Magikarps. Whoa. Oh, I thought it was a shiny Wingull at first. Once again, the lighting trolled me. It's like non-stop and forever. Do I have any extra Dittos? No, I don't. And if you're looking for a Ditto, you need to make sure it's a foreign language Ditto, which you can't get out of your own game. So I would recommend to get a Ditto out of your game and then go trade on the Ditto trade code. Somebody in the chat might know it. I think it's 4489, but I forget. Because I never used it. But yeah, you need to get a foreign Ditto. Come on, Magikarp. Whoa, Wingull's underwater. Wingull, you okay? I think the shiny might be easier to see at night. Because I'm able to see through the water a little bit more clear. Oh yeah, they're way easier to see at night. Oh man. Wow, they are so much easier to see at night. Come on, gold carp. Come on, gold carp. I think this shiny hunt is best at night. Because I'm noticing the water is easier to see through. So if I do it again, I might have to time skip to nighttime. Because like I can look at them in just a second and know if it's shiny or not at night. And that's pretty helpful. Wow, that's a lot of love disc. How do I find Ditto? Just look at Ditto's Pokedex data. Just go to the Pokedex. I have no idea where it is in the Pokedex, but it'll show you the data where it spawns. There it is. Here you go, Ditto habitat right there. All you gotta do is go in that area and use the L button to look at Pokemon like this, and it should say Ditto if it's a Ditto. It'll be disguised as random other Pokemon, but if it's a Ditto, when you look at it, it'll say Ditto with your L button. That's how you know. Same thing with Zorua. we got it, you guys. Yes, persistence pays off. We got the shiny Magikarp. All right, finally. All right, you guys, we did it. We got the shiny Magikarp. That took some serious time, but as expected, it was much easier to see at night. Way easier to see at night. Man, that's a good one, you guys. Shiny Magikarp. Done. I knew it was gonna happen. I really knew. It was almost like a matter of fact for me. It's like, we have to get this thing. There's no way we don't get it. Look how metal it looks. It looks like a shiny golden carp. Wow. Okay, I gotta save my game before it crashes. This game loves to crash. Okay, let's go take a look at this thing. Maybe it's got a mark. Although it probably doesn't. There's my shiny Shellder that I got earlier. Doesn't have any marks. Okay, now what did I do with the Magikarp? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's check and see if it has any marks. It doesn't have any marks. That's alright, though. At least we got it. Nice, really nice. Alright, well, another successful shiny hunt. Tonight we got shiny Shellder and shiny Magikarp. Not even bad, you guys. Not even bad at all. I knew it was just a matter of time until I snagged that thing. Great, shiny. It looks so good in this game. Now I gotta figure out what am I gonna do with it. Because Gyarados has way too many weaknesses. Gyarados is like one of the weakest Pokemon because of its 4x weakness to electric. So it's like, well, what do we do with our shiny Magikarp? I don't know. I may not do anything with it. I may just enjoy looking at it. We'll see. At least it finally did shine. Even though it didn't shine on my shiny sandwich, I still managed to get it, so I feel like the sandwich wasn't wasted since we got the Shellder off the sandwich. That's not too bad, right? Yeah, no Quaxly though. No Quaxly. I gotta stockpile another 4 or 5 boxes of Quaxly eggs. I really should get like 5 boxes. Because every time I stream Quaxly, we run out of eggs. So it means that I need to get more Quaxly eggs. Yeah, it was really easy to notice the shiny. It wasn't hard at all. I could even notice it from a distance. You know what would be really cool is to get a shiny Gyarados in the wild. Get the actual wild shiny Gyarados. That would be fire. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to go to bed now. That was a good little shiny hunt. We had some fun tonight, and we'll be back at it again tomorrow with our regularly scheduled stream as well. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Good night, you guys. Peace, everybody.